Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Hello, everyone. Ugh, a little tired today, but like I said, we're gonna get right back into it. No need for long intros. Um, yeah. So yesterday we beat the Inquisitor guy. Um, did the Stone Vigil dungeon. Met the Ascians again. Got another crystal after defeating the beast in the dungeon. Met La Habrea, the Ascian guys. Yeah. I mean, it was an 8-hour stream. There was a lot of Final Fantasy, but that's pretty much where it left off. And now I am to report back to from that dungeon. I got to report back to pretty sure I got to speak to Laminate at Camp Drybone and then the Warrior Quest. So yeah, just gonna continue right on. This is the level 45 quest, so doing this for a new ability. Welcome again, my friend. I was wondering when your travels would bring you back this way. Actually, I don't even know what level my main story quest is. It might be more than 40 now. We'll bring you back to it. Just so happens I have some exciting news. I finally uncovered the clues pertaining to the whereabouts of the lost armor of my ancestors. As it turns out, after the fallen hero cast the 5 pieces from the mountaintop, 5 of his people set out to recover them, intending to restore the master's name. What is more, they were actually successful in their search. However, when it came to reuniting the set, the armor's greatest power began to work upon their minds, and not one could bring himself to relinquish his peace. Realizing then that their master's fatal pride was born of artifacts, combined influence, the pupils resolved to keep the pieces separate and to share between five the power that might otherwise have consumed one. Thus did each of them crave his own place in history. Part of his own place in history. The chronicles go on to say that years later, prior to his death, each of his pupils returned to the scene of his own greatest victory and buried the artifact in his possession, in a final attempt to prevent one of any warrior from holding the set. And it is there that the pieces still rest. You may be interested to know that the armor I wear itself is a replica of the set crafted by my ancestors, identical in all respects save for its lack of arcane enchantments that adorn the original. I know you might be thinking if we were to bring the 5 pieces together once more, what would prevent us from being corrupted in the same fashion? Well, I've thought of that. We only need to do is trace the runes. We, um, what we need to, what we need only do is trace the runes we find on the armor onto every piece of the warrior gear. That way, there would be no need to worry about a single proud fool becoming drunk on his all-surpassing power, as every warrior in the realm would be possessed of the self-same might. It's quite brilliant, if I do say so myself. So how about we split up and begin the search straight away? 3 of the locations seem quite self-evident. I would entrust the search there. I would entrust the search there to you while I track down the other 2 with the tome in hand. One piece is said to be buried under the great rocks of Boulder Downs and Corthus, while another slumbers peacefully at Camp Tranquil in South Shroud. The last of the 3 rest untouched at Parata's Peace in western Thanalan. Unearth those 3 relics and bring them to me. With any measure of fortune, I'll track down the remaining 2 by the time you return. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. What's up, Jack? I actually wasn't really planning on streaming tonight, but my girl was like, yeah, I kind of want to just sit downstairs and listen to music. And she just wants to, I guess, jam out. So I'm like, okay. She's like, you can play your game. I know you don't like the music I listen to. I'm like, yeah, it sounds perfect. So back-to-back streams. I didn't have to ask to stream. She was just like, hey, you can go play your game. I was like, sweet. I ain't gonna argue. So, is there anyone close to me? I think I'm in the black shot. No. Where am I actually at? Thanalan. So I'm guessing this last one will be where closer to me? Nope, none of them are. Oh well, I'll just pick one and go. Oh, I'm a little tired though. I just woke up. I should have probably drank my Red Bull. Or something to wake me up. Where do I gotta go now? Thought it was over here. Going for the gold? Oh, all the way up there. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna use one of these and get over there a little faster. I'm gonna waste one. I'm gonna have that run a little bit. I didn't realize I was right next to the Waking Sands. This, I'm not sure what this is. Blue quest, though. A new battleground to hone your skills? Oh, okay. A battleground. Okay, I'm not worried about that. I was wondering what this was. This is in the Corthus, right? I've seen that dungeon. Yeah, I've seen this dungeon on the map. It's the one down here. Okay. So that's just to unlock a... It says a battleground? It's weird. It shows a dungeon on the map, I thought. Am I not supposed to go this way? Oh no, this is the way. This is my main story quest on. Level 41. I put level 40. Oh well. I still never kill things over here? Why do I still have to kill level... Oh, I've been ignoring the hunting log. Forgot all about this thing. Oh well. I'll just kill these guys anyway. Yeah, I felt doing the main story quest I would have kind of came across all these things. I'm only missing 2 though. Oh well, I'm not really that worried about it. I didn't even... Oh, I gotta kill this guy. Oh no, I have to kill this guy. Wasting my cooldown. What ability do I even get from this? Oh, doesn't show me. Five toad, some kind of toad skins. Alright, that part's done. Where's next? Camp Tranquil, I guess. Sure, why not? At least this one's close. Well. Is that something I can equip? What is this that I just found? Some kind of boots? Oh, I actually get to equip this gear? That I'm looting? Confused. Oh, yeah, I can. I wasn't expecting that. I just realized in the chat that I got boots. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought that was like a quest item. Oh, I can actually start equipping this stuff? Oh, I'm gonna get that cool looking armor, ain't I? Oh, I can tell by the gloves. Oh, I'm gonna look badass soon. Map. Korthos. Damn, that's all the way out of the way. I gotta go down there and unlock a dungeon too, I think, anyway. Damn, that's a run, though. Well, good. It's giving me some armor. Maybe I won't take so much damage. And the next time I have to do a dungeon, I feel like I was taking way too much damage, but I'm also really behind on some gear. Like, I got a level 5 necklace still. The rings are trash. I was looking at this the other day. Like, it didn't... I've kind of only been getting, like, chest helmet and weapon upgrades. Everything else is pretty much trash. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So that might be why I was taking a lot of damage in that level 40 dungeons, because half my gear is not level 40. I'm gonna go south, right? I think that would be faster, yeah. Because then I can go unlock that dungeon as well. Or battleground, whatever it is. Remember all these side quests being open last time. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to my map. Part of me actually sort of kind of forgets like where I'm going to be leaving off with the main story. I know we killed the Inquisitor, but then I kind of brain farted on. I think that was where I left off. I think that's all I did. I think that's why I'm brain farting afterwards. And then Mahabharata showed up and talked a lot. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. And they couldn't put this warrior stuff in a more convenient place? Like, damn. Alright, I'll get this dungeon and then I'll go over there. Well, that rewarded me a ring at least, I think. Can I move, please? Damn. Like, what is going on? Like, how it says all classes, but I can't use it. Oh, level 47. That would make sense why I can't use it. Warrior stuff should be over here. You sense a hostile presence. Oh, it's up there. Boom. Now I got pants. Sweet. Hope they give me the chest piece and the helmet soon, because I still look like an idiot for the most part. Alright, back over here. Let's hope Curious George got the other 2 pieces for me. Not seeing like a set bonus on these or nothing though. Stats are very good though, versus the other stuff I got. Like this is a chest and helmet, and these pants are better. It's just one item. And hell, the boots are even pretty much better, and it's just one item. Oh wow, the helmet, that's level 35. I can't believe I'm not finding good gear through leveling up. Now I realize why I was taking a lot of damage in that dungeon. At least you were healing. How fair is your search? Have you fought all my tribe's ancient relics? Should you have the 3 pieces of armor? Don them and show them to me? I literally am wearing them. Ah, that you found the gear is most gratifying. But what I would truly fancy would be to see you in it. I think I read that wrong. Wait. Stand still for a moment. The armor so becomes you that I could not tell you had it on at first glance. But now I have no doubt. I sense the power of the runes inscribed on each piece resonating with your soul crystal. This is the long-lost armor of the warrior. I too have found one of the relics, but I have run into an unexpected rub when I donned the piece. I felt nothing, as if the lost treasure were no different from the unadorned replicas already in my possession. Whether the power has been lost to it, or needs to be awakened, means yet unknown to me. This I cannot say. The ancient texts still hold many mysteries beyond my ability to decipher. But before I forget, I should mention to you that I did indeed track down another piece before I was waylaid by this current conundrum. You should find it sealed away in Red Mantis Falls. Red Mantis Falls. Oh, okay. Over there. Take the ferry over, I think, right? No, at this point I'm just gonna run, because it's only... I'll just take the ferry. I'm already running towards it. I didn't realize it was going to take me all the way this way, though. Like, oh, that wasn't a mountain I could have cut through earlier. Yeah, I should have just teleported. What's up, bud? I fed you guys before I went to sleep. You're fine. You're on the right way? Yeah, it is somewhere over here. Where's my oh, there it is. What's up, buddy? That's... What piece is this? Helmet? Oh, I gotta put an old armor on. I gotta put a level 30 armor on, but I don't care. It looks better than what I had. That thing was goofy before. Bud, you can't lay here, bud. As much as I know you want to, there's not enough room for you. You're not a kitten anymore. Yeah, I know, you're an adult now, you're big. You don't fit there no more. You just don't fit there no more, bud. Every time I try to move my hand, I keep smacking you. Oh. Sorry about that. Let's get back to it. I see your search was a fruitful one. I am pleased to say I have gleaned some insight into why the armor I found seems so devoid of power. As I allude to, the ancient warrior's armor devices are derives its power from a concordance between the incantations engraved of the steel itself and the inner beast of the wearer. But my own resonance with the plating was too weak to allow a proper connection with it, and now I think I know why. My soul crystal. It once burned bright like yours, but since the events of Wineport, it has been reduced to a lifeless husk. Why this happened, I cannot say, but this tome is quite clear about what would happen were the powers of the armor to be bestowed upon one whose soul is weak. The inner beast would devour the mind of the wearer, who would go on a mindless rampage that would only end with the mercy of death. Yes, not unlike the crazed fiends we battle. I believe the armor sensed my weakened state, foresaw the potential danger, and then knowingly shut off its powers to me. And dare I say, we are fortunate that it did. I feel as though an apology is in order at this junction. I must tell you, I left the final piece of armor where I found it. The breastplate, as the piece of the closest to the warrior's heart, has powers far more dangerous than the other pieces. Uncertain as I was to the reason for my being unable to connect with the plate's mystical energy, I feared to take it would mean imperiling both myself and those around me. Your soul may burn stronger than mine, yet still I worried for the fate were you to put it on. Look deep within yourself. When you feel yourself ready, and only then come speak to me again. You truly seek the ultimate relic of my people. The armor could consume the very soul of the most puissant warrior. Very well. If you are truly convinced of your readiness, I will not be the one to stand in your way. But I beg of you, the moment you feel yourself losing control and your inner beast overcoming you, cast the armor aside. Cast it from the highest mountain or into the deepest depths of the ocean. I care not. For once the beast consumes you, consumes your soul, there is no going back. You will rage on a monster, living naught but carnage in your wake. The realm will bleed and history will repeat itself. I cannot allow it to happen. No, my people have been shunned long enough. I would see the coming of a new age, in which warriors protect the weak and are loved and admired by the people of the realm. Many years of battle and sleepless nights spent poring over ancient texts. All has been for this day. Brother, I know not where fate has led you, and yet I feel certain that in spirit you stand with me today. Together we will restore the honor of my people. You must forget my sentiment. Yeah, I mean, you repeat yourself a lot, bro. It's kind of like, let's go, bro. I'm ready to skip the dialogue here. You said like the same thing in like the same thing, 5 different ways, but they all mean the same thing. Like, let's go, buddy. You must forgive my sentiment. As I have said, this has been a long time coming. God. The breastplate you seek is in the highlands of Corthus, at the spring they call the Weeping Saint. I will stay behind. The events at Wineport still weigh heavy on my heart. Thank God. My God, this dude just... Every time I talk to him, it's the same conversation. Like, I'm ready to just skip his dialogue at this point. Like, I want to not skip story or class quest, but I'm getting very close to starting to skip the class quest with this guy, Curious George, because it's just... Every time I talk to him, it's just flat out irrelevant. Like, I thought the story was going to be good since it's the warrior quest, but it's just this dude crying about his ancestors every time. Like, oh my God, dude. I get it. We get it. You want to restore your people. Like, next part of the dialogue, please. Like, come on, brother. I get it. Every time I've talked to you, you mentioned that. Like, you can tell whoever did the warrior quest. It was probably their first time ever like writing a story for a video game or something. You can tell they were definitely not an experienced writer at this point. I'm not saying I could have done better, but I definitely wouldn't have made myself repeat the same dialogue that much. I would have made sure of that. Oh man! All right, let's go get this last piece of armor, and I think I get an ability too. It said. Oh yeah, I get the AOE. That's going to be more so useless unless I have Beast Gauge already saved up for an AOE pull. It would make more sense if it comboed my AOE made Beast Gauge, even if it wasn't a lot, even though it was only 10. Oh, this would look cool. Look at this thing. Ballthorn. He kind of looks like, what's his name? Moloch Ball a little bit from Elder Scrolls. Got a lot of health. Where's my weapon really weak? No, it says item level 41. My weapon shouldn't be that weak. Should be pretty good actually. So he just had a lot of health. Oh, cutscene. Oh, here he goes. Hand over the breastplate. After much wrestling with thought, I simply could not entrust such a relic to an outsider who may be overwhelmed by its power. I return now to Hidden Falls. If you would have words with me, then come, I will not run away. So I came here for it and he's just going to take it from me? Please tell me I get to kill him, because this dude has been nothing but infuriating my soul. Please tell me I get to kill him. Because if they're going to make me wait till level 50 for this armor piece, I'm probably going to find better gear before then and not even be able to wear the armor. Like, in its full, like, look and coolness. Bro, I swear to God, they don't give me this chest piece, and I just get the ability, I'm going to be pissed. Like, that's going to infuriate. I'm just not even going to read the rest of the warrior dialogue. Like, what? Just give me the chest. Why? Like, why would my dude even agree to that? No one in their right mind would have been like, yeah, you know what, bro? Here you go. You just told me not to worry about it. I have every other armor equipped, but now you just don't trust me? No. I immediately would have put that chest piece on. The fact that I didn't have an option for that is kind of bullshit. I was really enjoying the story, but man, this warrior quest is pissing me off. And let me guess, I'm not going to get the chest piece now till level 50 because that's going to be the next quest. I had no choice. I can trust you. I cannot trust you with the power when I do not even trust myself. Oh my God. I'm not even reading. I'm just going to read this in my head. This is stupid. That's ridiculous. I'm glad I just didn't even read it because I'm just I don't even want to go. I don't even want to do the next warrior quest. I'm so mad. Who made this storyline? They need to be slapped in their face, like, as hard as humanly possible. And I really don't get the armor. They're really going to make, wow, that is, this is the first time, I've gone through some boring quest lines in this game so far. This, hands down, is the worst quest line in the game. Hands down. Hands down, without a shadow of doubt, worst quest line in the game. If Curious George doesn't die at the end of this quest line, I do not forgive the writers. I will not forget the writers. If he doesn't equip the plate piece and I don't get to kill him and then take it off his dead body, this whole quest line is for naught. If I don't get to kill him, then the quest line's pointless. I'm just gonna be dead like 100. If you don't get to kill him at the end, the quest just, in my opinion, fails. It falls short. It's gonna fall short by 100%. Because let me guess, I'm just gonna beat him up. He's gonna equip the armor, go mad. I'm gonna beat him up and then take the armor off him, and he's gonna live. No, I want him dead. I want him dead. I want his whole family dead. I want everyone he knows dead. Alright, let's get back to the main story. Why, yes, I am Professor Lamberton. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? That's right, we needed the corrupted crystal for the ship. Now I remember what we were doing. Surely, well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Well, I guess I don't need any head armor no more. If that's how Curious George was meant to be, I'm not happy about that. So rare it is to find intellectuals in the region. It is rare to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. I just think it's stupid because if this gear is level 45, right? By the time I get level 50 to do that quest, you would think I would probably have found some better items by then, and then the set piece doesn't look like a set piece anymore. Unless I don't find any good armor in the next 5 levels, but it just seems unrealistic. Unless the armor is just that good that I won't find anything better, then maybe I understand that. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But the matter at hand, did you say you wish to not conduct a field observation, but to harvest corrupted crystals? We can harvest Curious George's crystal. Egads, man. What? No one's gonna care? Alright, never mind. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within the warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects? I don't know what that is. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Forget how to leave this place. There's the door. So, where do I gotta go now? Got it. Create a petition to remove Curious George from the game. Like, my guy should have been like, bro, that's the least warrior thing to ever ever do, that's why you'll never be able to wear the armor. Think about it. Like, you had to let me kill something you clearly couldn't kill, and that's why you couldn't put the armor on in the first place. Because you couldn't fight the thing. Calling it now. Curious George. Wish I knew the other dude's name in that book. The curious, like the actual human in the book. So I'm like, I'm about to go get him to whoop your ass. Oh, I can't jump off of that. Okay. Damn, really? Yeah, I guess I would have fell all the way down if it would let me jump off of that. Alright, let's see what this guy got to say. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. You ain't Curious George, I ain't pushing you off. Calm down. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why this is handiwork of Professor Lamberton. You thieving knave. I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you? Then you must have sought me out for his instructions, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Give me my armor piece. Maybe I won't look as stupid now. Not as stupid. I'm finally getting around to doing the hardest thing ever. Making room in my armory chest. I haven't sold anything yet. I probably should look at my inventory and see what I need and don't need. Oh, frabjous day. Kalu Calais. That I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Hisasiko, greatest of Professor Lamberton's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable. In fact, for I was just preparing to produce corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has us blessed with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend into the deepest depths amidst the following waters, and the murderous Mirrorites lies the most fantastic formation I've ever found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate the small fragments from the larger cluster. Place it within the watered pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution, and you shall surely survive. Where do I gotta go? Down was definitely not the answer. There we go. What was the main story quest? 41. This place looks cool. That thing. There's one of these mirror knight things. That thing's level 50. He's mad. I still have to go down? Can I just survive if I fall? Oh, it won't let me. How do I get down then? Oh, that aggroed. I was trying to get away without playing it. I'm just gonna go back here and run. I feel like trying to navigate back out of this place. I think running out probably would have been faster, but oh well. Let's see. This quest line needs less running in between. I need to stop thinking about Curious George. Man, robbed me. I see you've come galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lamberton will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. And right back to where I was. Let's see. My keen scholar's sense tells me you obtained a corrupted crystal, am I right? Correct. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach the barrier comprised of wind-aspected aether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahaska. Oh well. The other guy was just so happy too. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You would doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the etherical studies conducted by the students of Boldesian. You have heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I've a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be as so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you from your task. You still have a corrupted crystal to find. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common. I fear, fortunately, one of my other students, Cena, John Cena, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lycia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lycia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lycia, Pharos Sirius, on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Delamon's talents or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Elport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Cena's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. So to Elport. I can do this and save some money though. Doesn't really look like I need to start learning about it though. Quest rewards are starting to give me a lot. Not in here. Oh, they're up top. I feel like they position these people on purpose to do that a lot. Corrupted crystals? Sir, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lamberton did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Cena, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he'd been seek me out. The other one said the same thing. Indeed, I'm an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in yawn. Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. I want to thank you for not doing it again. As I told the professor in many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharos Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take my time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhaps you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets, but I've all but given up. Well, they owe me a favor, so I shouldn't have to do anything. Oh, I got guys up here. Ah, you startled me. Do you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? They definitely anticipated people jumping over like that. Oh, what's with all this pituitous? I can't even say it. Gossip of spirits and specters. Haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. We gotta go to this guy. I thought that was all I was gonna have to talk to. I didn't realize it was a 3-part thing. You keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody L's ladder, you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that god-forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharos Sirius, the Isles have become naught but more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Alright. This sounds like no one wants to go. Doesn't sound like you can't go. Ah, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with undead, you say? That is the very interesting development. That is a very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Gather them faster. Well, worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that the stalk of spirits is naught but local folklore. As for why all travel to the islands of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhaps it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Faros Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys showing her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard you tell. It was there I heard tell of a man named Skifrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Reticent? Reticent? This thing. I got cars. Is this car from some? I feel like that looks familiar for some reason. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Ugh. Tell me, Mimi Doa, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes. Yes. Release me and I will go to her. I'll go and tell her. Let me go to her. What is this? What did Skiffrin have to say? That's not incredible. That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less about how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But that was about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Another Nilate? Wait. Another initiate? Are you? Oh, another initiate. Pirate talk. Another initiate, are you? No. Then what are you? Speak up, son. I can't hear you. Ah, bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you find it? Skiffrin, you say? I was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Faros Sirius. He was. Company set me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them vanished. What's that? You be looking for repairs? Passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of Mimidona. Tell him how the land lies. And this pirate talk is... I was hoping to be done with it. It was gone for a long time, but now it's back. Ain't nobody be interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had Gil, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and he'll see you there and back. Oh shoot. All right, so let's go tell this person let's go tell Miss Cena we can go. It's John Cena. Let's go. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa? I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. I wasted time while you just stood here. Sure, that makes sense. You mean a disgusting creature was Skifrin's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this writ passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work on such an industrious man, to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra without me. You weren't going. You couldn't even walk down down here and talk to this guy. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. I don't need you, but I guess I do. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrible abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Do it. Just make sure, if you haunt anybody, make a Curious George. Haunt him. He deserves it. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see you've got a rite of passage. Alright then, climb aboard. That was funny. Some good stupid humor. This doesn't seem all bad. Just a boat, or did it crash? I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So this isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Oh, that's looking like a dungeon. Yeah, there ain't looking like there ain't nothing else to do out here. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. Well, we know that's not happening. The writ master Mimidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look upon and see for yourself. When the giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharos Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy? I think I said that. I definitely said that wrong. Or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they will be completed. What's worse is all the work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. I mean, I do see a zombie, an undead thing literally right there. None of those rumors are incorrect. I observed the fields from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them out of our... My cats are beefing. What's going on, dude? Hey, why are you fighting? Yeah, leave your brother alone. Look at this one. Fighting her brother. You alright? Let's not fight her brother. Just came running in here beefing. What's drawn them out of our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make a deal. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for the one that satisfies your requirements. Luke, you alright? He's up here freaking out. You're good, bud. As for where you, I have all three cats in here. They're normally not all in here. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it just so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation So it might behove you to question them. Let's say this place isn't big, so these people couldn't have, this island doesn't look that big, they couldn't have gone that far. There's all there for talking. 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo. But those queer dead things and that voice, actually a voice, was quite nice. You saw them too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. So something by the water. God's that voice. That single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if, but that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? But if they have returned, that would mean, oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimodia would be arriving any moment. Apparently, he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the thousand-yum stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go explain yourself. Brother, I literally got here, had 4 minutes of conversations, and you're already mad? What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Hey, some honey-voiced harlots have been calling out to folk, what, wandering near the ship graveyard? And it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody hells. That takes me back to the days as a cannon boy, sailing on their old mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after, not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would, though. Wouldn't they, wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Some folks said that the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones that this day would come, and come it has. I'd bet me bum, your siren behind, is it a siren's behind all of it? Nay, not but one all the, not, not but one of the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind, them what's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but I, oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding, till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, except maybe in drinking I'd regret it after. Oh, except maybe if he was drunk. Okay. Anyway, it's up to you to stop the hell's born hussy afore she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to off the war without these. The sirens don't have any power against a man that can't hear a song. Just lucky for you, I carry a spare pair, and lucky for both of us, I'm a suspicious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best go to her, to the ship graveyard, initiate. When I try to actually like say like that, when I see the like words written in slang, I know I said it a million times, but man, it does throw my brain through a loop. Like reading it in my head's one thing, but then trying to say it out loud, it's like oh blah blah blah. A praying mantis. I don't know why, but that reminds me more of a Pokemon. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. I'm beginning to wonder if some cyblogger ain't spun a yarn here. Wait, do you hear that? It's her. Well, put your earmuffs on, lad. Look. Out over the water. She come, initiate. She come. Well. That's a, that NPC has some big things. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her, her titties, she'll call on her throats and we'll be up to our necks in corpse before you know it. I'm glad they made the reference there. That's funny. They wanted me to say titties. Hither embrace, mine everything all. True love spurned, his cruelty reward. His cruelty's reward. If you're getting this extra AoE is nice, but it's like I don't gain beast gauge from using my AoE combo. Why? Why? Do you not know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I don't know why, but that's all that popped in my head when she said why, and I have no idea why. Relent. How many more waves I gotta do? This thing's got like no health. Unless that's just because this is the first thing I fought since I got some of the new armor. Maybe my damage is just a lot better now. Oh, was I supposed to avoid that bubble? I did not. That's it. That's probably like the easiest one I've done this entire game. Oh, am I alright? Ha, I'm better than that. Initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course I'd be happy as a sailor with two, whatsits if we'd, got at the songstress. But you can't have everything, can you? Should not come crooning around here again, though not for a while anyway. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for your help. Bugger me. I've clean forgot your name. Remind me? Don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not my old mate, or what's his name, we've, what? Why, you've been, so bloody helpful. Never mind. Be seeing you, lad. Good. See you later. No more pirate talk. Goodbye. Have a good day. Hope I don't have to talk to you again. Alright, now I think I can do the dungeon. You be making me head hurt, lad. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Masterman Doa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually. Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed with the pot, just as requested. Please take it with my compliments. Oh, I don't have to do the dungeon? Oh. I was bamboozled. I kind of figured that was going to be a dungeon. Actually, now looking at the size of this thing, I can't even look up. That's how big this place is. Maybe that's not a dungeon. Maybe that's a raid. Oh, look, Jack's up there. Look at him sneakily up there. I wouldn't even noticed you if I didn't look up at the dungeon too. That's funny. Starting to think that's not a dungeon now, though. I mean, it said dungeon on the map, but that place looked massive. Can you see it from over here? Yeah, you kind of can. That's it. And I have a strong feeling this is probably not going to be the crystal I'm looking for. If anything, if this game has told me anything story-wise so far, is that I'm not getting what I need on the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth quest. So, probably got a couple more places to go for crystals. Oh, it's you. Welcome back. You are looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? No. Boo. Aha. The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes. I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations. Seldom if I've ever encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected aether? To counteract the effects of a raging wind? Ah, well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You just have to keep looking, I suppose. Yup, I seen that coming. Don't fret now, I know exactly where you can find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal of living beings. Eh? What's with this expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use that warded pod of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Well, I'm sure you'll be standing right there. Because you didn't want to even go right down this place and talk to that guy. Alright. Main quest level 43, so I'm making progress. So now to Gridania. No, it's the tower with a crystal, though. With a crystal through it. That is the dungeon if you look out over the water. Oh. I gotta go right here, next to the amphitheater. Oh, I gotta click the crystal first. Oh, I came out. Wondering what was going on. I forgot I'm in a major city. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Stormblast, I presume. Seen to inform you of your adventures in Airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though, as Professor Lamberton is found of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasted. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12's wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously unstable appetite has single-handedly devoured an entire corrupted crystal in the 12's wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested. And I am reasonably confident that this one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when, sigh, you couldn't care less about this, could you? No. To the point then, giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I am precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion. Outside the Spriggan's lair, wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you can retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. I would assume there's only one way. And that would be to cut it open. How far I'll actually get. Oh, I didn't even look over a chat. 5 more days till Starlight event is over. Okay. This week, I'm probably not streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'll probably be like late at night again. But I don't think I am tomorrow. I mean, it's hard to say on the weekends. If I have time, I'm probably just gonna like randomly go live like I did. But weekends are iffy. But if I don't have time to stream tomorrow, then I'll just I'll do the Christmas stuff off stream. That way I get all the collectible stuff. Where have I gotta go again? Oh, all the way up there. That's the first NPC that was just like, you know what? You probably, after dealing with Curious George, don't want to hear none of this nonsense no more. Let's just... I could tell you're impatient now. We're going to carry on. Oh, that's right. I'm not going to fall for this again. I got to go up these things. Curious George is a testament of will. I have a strong feeling I'm going to get even more irked with the level 50 quest. The only thing I know is that I'll get an ability and the chest piece. Obviously, I know I'm going to get the chest piece, but the fact that I got to wait 5 more levels for it is the more infuriating part. Oh, look, there's more of these things I never killed yet. I know I got to kill 4, so I'm just going to gather 4. Was 4. That means the only thing I'm missing from the level 3 book is 4 red belly lancers in the South Shroud. Am I in the South Shroud? No, I'm in. Okay. I'm not that worried about it though. There's one more for that book completion, though. We go down. just do a normal combo. Maybe AoE's just really weak. Yeah, that was the case. Probably just feel weaker because I'm actually fighting this close to my level for once. Wasn't really thinking about that either. And I aggro another mob. Why would I not? Why am I targeting something way down over yonder? That makes no sense. There we go. Oh, that's a bad time. Oh, it canceled. The hell? Just happened. My man just came and trolled me. Oh, there he goes. He just canceled my teleport and flew away. What's up? Oh. Hey, look at this guy. Just coming over and messing up the party. Back to Gridania. Go to the back to the theater. That's right, I can't mount. I'm just in the habit of trying to mount immediately now every time I get somewhere. I pray, do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? Sniff, sniff. What in the gods is that awful smell? My word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my suspicion was not mistaken. And I also see that you weren't adverse in digging through the Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a great debt of gratitude, you know. That thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected aether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice aether. I was about to be so mad. Ice aspected aether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Brother, no time for jesting. Curious George has done enough of that for me. Beg your pardon. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lamberton. Something about a man named Marquez? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Well, perhaps it's best I remained ignorant. I didn't become the professor's great pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. A crystal covered in saliva. Speak to Sid. Where's Sid? Oh, he's actually at the airstrip. I did not think that was going to be the case. Airship landing. Okay, so he's up top. That would make more sense that he's waiting up top, because you would see him when you first walk in, had you not teleported. Alright, I'm wrong. He's actually at the ship. What is going on? Oh, I can actually see. Oh, wow. I can actually see the thing over there. Been a minute since I actually had to use the airship. I forgot. Did an alpha now. Alright. Let's do what we gotta do now. All repairs and modifications have been completed. Once you bring me the crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Well, I guess nothing's standing between us and Garuda then. Let's go. I want my final crystal. I want to see what happens when I have all 6. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not. I'll see your hard work doesn't go to waste. At least I don't look stupid with that helmet on. Although I should have put that other armor back on for the cutscene just to be funny. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Well, I hope you get your memory back soon, bro. That's weird that you know how to do everything, but don't remember who you are. According to my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning that we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the hailing eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot say for sure that this will work. I think it is fair to tell that there is a small, but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive, mayhap. It is better we remain positive. I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Listen, brother, right now I got 5 crystals up the poop chute. We're good.
She's ready.
Oh, a cutscene. We need the 6.
Ah, she stirs.
Oh, you didn't do the head nod. I'm disappointed. Oh, okay, at least he did.
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda.
Kurthus. I was saying Korthos. Kurthus. Well, better late than never, I guess.
Enterprise, engage.
Kurthus. Okay. I'm still gonna end up saying it wrong. Look how I'm just standing there, like, you know. See how much cooler I would look if I had to check that chest piece?
Damn it.
Wait a minute.
Ah,
What's up with that little eye
I
he
once
has on his
flew
thing?
in this airship, and I was not alone.
Does that mean he's a Garlean? Because aren't they the guy, that other guy, the Garlean, the dude Nero has one of them things on his head, and he's a Garlean guy? Or is that something different? Are they brothers? Is him and Nero brothers or something? Oh, so Garleans do have that thing on their head? Okay. I was gonna say, that would be something if him and Nero were brothers, because that's what I was gonna think, because he's the only other person they show with that thing on their head. But he was also a Garlean, so I was wondering if that was the case. Okay. Natural-born Garleans have a third eye. Oh, okay. So that means he's a pureblood. If I'm going by a Harry Potter reference. He's a pureblood. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. Sorry, I know he said that. I just wasn't paying attention.
There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
I guess if I would have won a little bit longer, I would have got my answer. That's like the eighth time I asked the question and it immediately gets answered.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same?
Oh, Sid is a title?
Father,
I just thought that was
when
his
did we
name.
stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
That planet doesn't look like a planet, though. It's like mechanical. Here we go, this dude.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
Gaius. Gaius. Okay.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
What is this? Why am I like in his memory glowing?
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
Huh?
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way.
They got a good voice actor.
And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky.
It is the title given to the greatest engineer. There's a Sid in every Final Fantasy game. Yeah, one of my friends was telling me that there's a lot of characters that have the same names in other Final Fantasy games. I guess like all the games, like some of the same names will pop up from time to time. But I've never played any other Final Fantasy game, so this is my first time seeing like, you know, all these guys' names for the first time. But I was told a lot of these names show up here and there from other games.
Wasn't it?
Apparently.
It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye.
He said pure blood. He's making a Harry Potter reference. That's funny.
Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
Well, I guess pure blood would be the term, though. I don't think there would be another term for it. I just never heard.
The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
I just never heard pure blood in anything else besides Harry Potter, I should say.
I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
So did I, like, help him get his memory back or something? Or, like, is that, like, what the crystal thing
Alphinaud,
did?
my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden.
Did I just, like, help him remember or something? Is that what that whole thing was, me, like, popping in his memory for?
I remember everything.
Oh, well, here we go.
My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come. It would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Well, that's good. Because now you're saying we got the best engineer, the greatest engineer, with his memory back. I still don't understand what I, like I get we're doing a flashback thing, but did I, like, I don't know how I appeared there or helped him get his memory back. Ooh, but it all works out in the end. Damn. Oh, they're just throwing me right into it. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, for the end is nigh. But it's hers, or our own. Ooh. Thought of what way? What he was saying. All right. Time to do fight Garuda. You want to do this one, Jack, or do I just do it with NPCs? Because I don't feel like waiting 5 minutes for a queue, as selfish as that sounds. But I figure it could help DPS out who might need to do it too. I feel like most people will probably just do the NPCs. It doesn't seem that hard. Is this boss? I wonder if this boss battle is going to be hard. The party leader. Oh, you did. I did. I was about to get bamboozled again. Oh, there's probably going to be a long cutscene. Oh, well. Someone's going to get mad. There's definitely going to be a cutscene for this one. Like, everything is, I feel like Oh, so that thing in the water was that I never killed. The siren was Garuda. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? 'Cause it looks the same, like that thing that was on the beach. Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. I don't know. Is it the same? Looks a little different, maybe. 12's preserved. She's huge. They're huge, you say? As I live and breathe. I'll just get that joke out of the way now. Over there, look. Kobolds tied up. A Muldra tied up. Muldra and Kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? Guess I didn't have to read the laugh. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Squawk. Slay the unfeathered ones. We shall, as an offering to Garuda, they will serve. Alright, let's fight. Leave the Ixal to us. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail. Remember, you fight for the Scions. For Eorzea. This one would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. I'm assuming if WoW is any indicator, I'm going to probably have to go behind a pillar at some point in time. I'm glad all MMOs kind of use the same mechanics. It's making some things a lot easier for me. I see ads pop up on my map, or is that because of them fighting? What is it? Okay, here we go. Interrupted. You ain't getting that cast off. I'm trying to pay attention. Where's she at? Right there. We gotta kill these, or am I tripping? It looks like they're trying to destroy the rocks. on, bud. See these razor things up again, but I guess that doesn't matter. Off that. There we go. That's pretty easy. As soon as I knew that, see them pillars, I had a feeling. Was I supposed to kill them little things? I wasn't sure if I was supposed. I feel like that they did no damage. I feel like the DPS was supposed to chase after them, but it didn't seem like it was. What? How in the hells? Oh, she's not dead. This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None. Do you truly believe you can defy a god, landwalkers? Yes. What is this? It's a cool sound. It's like that crystal sound. My power is limitless, my children legion, and I have rendered unto me wealth of crystals. Yeah, I was going to say it sounded like the crystal effect. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals. And those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize their folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. So long as the Iso keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. There's gonna be like a phase 2 of this fight. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from my tempest. And then I will take vengeance to the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you in all time, and all shall be mine, all mine. You, Landwalker, you who dared raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins. Now with your death, not with your death, but with your life, you will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. No. No. I claimed you. You should be mine. I'm assuming. Well, that was crazy. Just essentially pulled it right from her. Oh, this is what I'm waiting to see what happens. Now I got all 6. Now what? Took a long time for this moment. And now we have all 6. Nothing? What? What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Oh, looks like someone else was watching the cutscene too. Look at that. My friend plays a Dragoon, so I'm gonna upvote the Dragoon, even though he hasn't logged on since he hit level 40. He just hasn't played. Everyone else is still playing, but he hasn't. My Dragoon friend quit, apparently. I don't know if the other 2 are still playing.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it! Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda, of all primals the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
One sec, my chat got blocked over here. Here we go.
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well, for one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day?
That is a good point. Besides getting the crystal for me, what were we? Why do we need to kill her?
Well, I shall
Just because she's a
accomplish
primal,
far
right?
more.
That's a good point. I kind of forget the main point of killing Garuda. I just kept thinking about I want the crystal. He has some good ammo, that's for sure.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno, Almighty Ifrit, brought us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Is she gonna summon? Oh, she is. Okay, so killing them does nothing. They can just be summoned back.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
That's right. We serve Vader. Glory to the Empire. The world did it just do? Did it just like evaporate them? Is it like absorbing them, or?
It is you who will suffer, Garuda.
I hope he says what this thing is.
Ancient Alec had
Here we
ways
go.
of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
Ancient Alec? I think I've heard that word, but them before.
No! No! No!
Just ate her.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to fight that thing at some point? There's no way. Just
Each primal it consumes, it grows
I-
more
I'll-
powerful. A marvel, is it not?
so it was consuming them.
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Why didn't you just blow us out of the sky right there? Wouldn't that just been easy to kill us right
12, have
there?
mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that
Exactly what I'm
armored
thinking.
devil?
Also what I'm thinking.
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and supreme commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Not him. What's the other thing?
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius! Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Thought the Waking Sands thing got destroyed. Yeah, pray return to the Waking Sands. Yeah, but Philly ain't telling me to go back, so now it feels different. She's the one that kept radioing me saying that. Well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I was mistaken. In the times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god as long as that weapon exists. Truly, a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. It is past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be a dishonor to the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Perfect. And I can just teleport right there. That makes it even better. see why people kept telling me about this. The story's getting better, because ever since I hit like level 40, or not level 40, like level 35-ish, the story has kind of been going in a very positive direction. But let's not at least forget the most important plot of the story. Curious George must die. That's still priority number 1. Then we gotta defeat Gaius' toy. Tell me, does all here strike you as odd? I see no signs of recent habitation. Could it be we have trespassers? Mayhaps it was just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Cutscene. Wait. It's Ida. Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alpha Node. Dagonite. Sid. Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still felt the stains. It was hard, you know, where to start. Istola had been here to help me. Istola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She has gone to Uldal to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead according to the church. Istola thinks they were taken somewhere. Yeah, but wasn't there Thancred and that other guy? So there's still 2 other people missing, right? Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. I forget the other guy's name. I haven't really dealt with him, but there was someone else. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that cannot be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of his existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan, I don't know, weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. Allagan? He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know of the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has showed its hand and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count upon you, Ida? What? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Istola's return. Whew. For now, I say we rest. Perfect timing with my yawn. Yeah, we gotta beat up his pleasure toy. He got a little too much satisfaction watching that thing kill.
Hear, feel, think.
Third part's a little tough, alright? Stop telling me. Want me to think? Come on now.
Bringer of light. Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
Hydaelyn.
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Y'shtola. I see you in Alphanard are safe. And Sid. That we five should meet each other, thus defies simple explanation. It is as wow, what a tongue twister. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordana. Castrum Sentry. Sentry? The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now the castrum sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable. We may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portalane of House Dorandare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Corthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Main story quest is level 44. Catching back up to me. Go Corthus. There we go. I kind of thought, like, after getting all 6 crystals, I would have some, like, something crazy would happen. So Hydaelyn spoke again and just pretty much said she's with me. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought a little more was gonna happen there with the crystals. I mean, a lot happened story-wise. I'm just the me getting all 6 crystals in general I was talking about. I guess for better terms, I was expecting my character to go like Super Saiyan or something. Like some crazy power up or something. But it doesn't really seem like anything happened except that I got all 6 crystals now. I mean, Highland said I brought all the crystals, but I still don't know what that means. Ah, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Ysola, but of course, Lord Dromon confided to me that you were a sign of the Seventh Dawn. Castrum Sentry? What interest have you in the What interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide will be greatly appreciated. I see, that might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led to the castrum. A Hyrulean woman, an Elzian man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. Minfilia Urianje, that's the name I was all about. That's the other guy that was standing there. Papalimo and Tataru. Some of these names always get me. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may be interested to hear about the more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Korthos not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadian and a Lalafel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogadian and Lalafel, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wes. Trust those 2 rascals to escape? We must find them, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were not given the choice, I fear I'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that I will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you best act now. As if has been suggested, the Garlands took our fellow Scions prisoner in the hopes of understanding the Echo. It seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such a time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may be our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. I agree. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Here we go. Another cutscene. Yeah, a lot of cutscenes now. Oh, this one's voiced. Why does this keep clicking me off the game? Oh, not voiced. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. One sec. This thing over here just keeps... It keeps trying to minimize... Well, I have it in windowed modes, but it keeps trying to minimize the game and clicking me off. I don't know why it's doing that. But, alright. Some, like, update kept clicking in the background. There stands a culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Rithetin. Yeah. Ritatin. You depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the western front of Vilebrand. The Eurasians will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing. Perfectus, you have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters. 1 hour. Hold up. When do I get my next another ability? 50? Level 48. Diverts 25% of enmity to a target party. So that's giving threat to someone else? Oh, great. There's tank swaps in this game. My purpose here is to, oh wait, now my OBS is acting up. Sid, nice, yeah, we met Sid. Sorry, Andrew, my OBS was acting up real fast. My purpose here is to, rekindle Garlean activity along Abathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Desmond Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Broslet, I don't know, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. And Sid got his memory back too. But as far as Final Fantasy is concerned... Oh, that's going to be a dungeon too, ain't it? It's right outside a dungeon. Yep, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause here. I'm not going to end the stream just yet. I just do want to do one stupid race in iRacing. But as far as Final Fantasy goes, I'm going to pause it here. I think this is a good pause point. I did a lot today. And the MSQ is... Let me hit cancel real fast. What is the MSQ at? MSQ is at level 44.